With how much I reference music and the scores of films in my reviews, you guys gotta know this movie's something I gotta see. Tar is directed by Todd Field, and it stars Cate Blanchett in the lead role as a composer who is now on the verge of composing the greatest piece that she has ever done. This will launch her beyond the already illustrious career she has, but soon something strange begins to happen. She's just discovering things, she's feeling something that's not right, and she begins to struggle. This begins to take a toll on her own career and her own personal life while she must complete this new work. I thought that Tar was originally not going to be playing in a theater near me. It came recently because it was originally premiered at a film festival, and naturally I couldn't go there. However, it got to see it just this week, and it's a surprisingly good movie. This movie is deep. It tackles so many issues so well with such a good clarity and a clear idea of what it's supposed to do. It has an awareness and respect for everything that it's trying to do within this movie. And I like that. This movie also, as I said, is about music, which lends itself to a lot of energetic, scenes and some really brilliant music within the film. Cate Blanchett is in here. She does an absolutely phenomenal job. This is one of the best performances of all year. Like, it's pretty much only on the playing field with a few others. She gave so much to put into this role to make it as good as it is. And it really paid off in the long run because she comes across as someone who is genuinely just full-on struggling. Like, she does it without having to overdo it or to underdo it. Is this film a bit of Oscar bait? I'd say most likely yes, but I genuinely think it does deserve some attention because of the craft put into it. This film is astonishingly beautiful, both in terms of the script, the production, the score, and the cinematography. This film absolutely kills it. It has a beautiful way of telling a story that we don't fully understand at first, just like our protagonist. But as it goes along, things begin to happen and we begin to understand more. And because of that, you constantly are using our protagonist as a means to understand what is taking place. And that's something that I think is critical for a good movie, is that the protagonist doesn't feel separate from us, where we just feel like we're a viewer, but we feel like we're living through the protagonist within the film. This film does struggle, I think, a little bit, because though this movie is great and it's excellent, it goes on for such a while that it can reach a point where you just begin to tire because you're watching so much for so long. But that's only for a short time, because usually it manages to pick back up or do something or put in a music scene so that way you're invested back in the story again. And that's what keeps this movie just driving forward, is its energy. It is somber, it is serious, but it has enough energy to it that it keeps moving forward and it keeps the story going. That's something that a lot of films struggle with, and the pacing here actually works surprisingly well. I think the movie absolutely did a fantastic job with direction and being able to come up with some really creative ideas of how to shoot. There's one scene in particular where she's outside, and I think the way it's shot is absolutely amazing. It's just brilliant that someone came up with the way they did use the camera in that situation, and I'm worried this film won't get the respect and the attention it deserves. I absolutely loved it. I think you should definitely go check it out. This is probably something that's going to end up potentially getting some Oscar attention, and even if it doesn't, I'm thinking it's going to get a great critical reception because it's fantastic. I'm going to give Tar a 9 out of 10. So thank you guys always so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you all next time.